'Cause up here it's breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. My friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, and you can keep your 9 to 5. Happy with the simple life.
Good morning, y'all. How you doing? So we are in my spare bathroom because this is kind of our grow station seed starting setup. And I wanted to give y'all kind of an update how everything is going. And then I'm going to start the very last of my seeds. We have a ton of seeds still left to get started. And then I'll probably start some more of some things because these aren't looking too good. I'll show y'all in a minute. But let me give y'all an update on our grow setup. So... Alright, so let's see, we have peppermint here. Nothing's coming up on the peppermint. The rosemary, nothing is coming up on the rosemary. All of the basil are coming up and look pretty good. So I may go ahead, I don't know, maybe I should wait to pull these out because I have about 2 seeds per area and I've got it at each of the 4 corners of each little basket. So should I go ahead and replant these, so like separate them and replant them into bigger containers, or should I wait? But moving on, I've got some celery starting to come up here, and then here I've got some of that Asian eggplant is not coming up at all. And then here I've got my broccoli, and I know I told y'all when we came back from the Okie Homestead it was all laying over. The next morning it had perked back up. But some of it still doesn't look all that great. So in these containers here, I have more broccoli a couple shelves down. And then some of the green pepper are coming up. Now remember, the green pepper and the red pepper were from store-bought bell peppers. And then here I've got the red pepper, which seems to be having more success than the green bell peppers. I've got some cauliflower coming up, and then this last row is red onion, and I've got that coming up as well. The ends of that is starting to look a little fried, so I may go ahead and pull those from here and go put them in the window by the sliding glass door. But then on the next shelf, I've got some eggplant here. This is not Asian eggplant. This is just regular black beauty eggplant. So we've got some of that coming up in a couple spots. I need to lift these up. I'll do that later, but... And then we've got some more basil coming up. And then... I'm not seeing anything else. So some of the black beauty eggplant and some of the basil. And then here are some little things that, little, I don't know, container pods or whatever. But my okra is doing very well, as y'all can see. I've got some cauliflower starts coming up. None of my parsley. My cabbage is coming up, and then I've got more broccoli here. So I'll lay those back down, and then coming down another shelf, I've got okra coming up. Now some of my okra, let me see if I can show y'all. Oh, I guess it comes off. This one had part of the seed still on it, the way that this one does. That is like part of the seed still. So I was curious, but it looks like it just falls off because this one had it too. So the okra's doing very, very well. And then here I've got some celery that is not coming up yet. And then moving down here, I've got some calendula and some more okra. And then I've got each of these 3 milk jugs has red onion in it. And as you can see, hopefully, if the light isn't too bad, but I definitely have red okra coming up in all 3. And then here, I've got more calendula and more okra, it looks like. And then some of it's not coming up. So we have some okra that's not coming up. But anyway, that's what's going on. I need to raise these grow lights here. But that is what's going on. A little update with our growing station. As y'all can see, it is in our bathtub. We've got cords and things, but I've made sure that no water can come out of the shower or the bathtub. And then I've got, it's all connected with 2 power cords. I also have a fan in here that I've been running along with the heater to help keep my stems and stalks of my plant starts strong. So, just wanted to give y'all an update on what's going on with the growing station. Alright, so I've got all of these red cello trays, cups, and then some more red cello cups, some more of these plasticky black cups. Just a cheaper one that I got from Amazon before I got burned from them. These are going to go on the farm stand to sell plants in. And then I've got the same size trays that I got from Whispering Willow and Bootstrap Farm collaboration from the Okie Homestead. Those are not going on the farm stand. Those are just for me. But we've got some things that if I have any more seeds, I want to start some more broccoli because I'm not sure if the stuff I showed you in the seed starting station, I'm not sure if all of that will be okay. So I just feel better starting some more. And I'm going to start some more I'm going to start tomatoes. I have yet to start any tomatoes. Going to start tomatoes in these red solo cups because I want them to be in a bigger cup so I don't have to transplant them and keep repotting and things like that. So once I get all of these filled with dirt, I'll check back in with y'all to figure out which container gets which seed. Alright, so it is the next morning, y'all. I stayed up pretty late last night filling up these little buckets here down here. And then I just sat around and listened to my audiobook. And while the boys were in bed, I enjoyed some me time and ate some Oreos. But filled up these, and then this morning, and I see 3 I missed, but this morning I filled up some of these 6-packs and trying a method with toilet paper rolls. I'll explain more about that in a minute, but we're going to try it out. Y'all know this year is going to be full of trial and errors, trying different methods and new things and things like that. But I did take all the plants that obviously started, out of the bathroom to make room for the new seeds to germinate. Well, anyway, I put these plants out here to enjoy light from this window. Some of these did not germinate though. I think the ones that didn't germinate, I believe, are all okra. Yeah. So these 5 okras didn't germinate. I can put something else in here, possibly some tomato starch, just to, not waste that little cup full of dirt. But most everything else germinated. Some of these little pods down here didn't germinate. I don't think I'm liking these little transplant pods. You can easily pick them up and just transplant them if you have something that roots are sensitive or something. But But I don't think I like these little pods. But yeah, we've still got our broccoli. Most of our cabbage came up. More okra. But yeah. So I brought all the actual starts out here to make room for the new seeds to germinate in the grow station. Enjoy the light there. But yeah, so I'm actually going to fill up these last 3 6-pack trays here. And I'll kind of talk about the toilet paper rolls and what I'm doing with those while I fill these up real quick. So let me set y'all down. Alright, see, these weren't done. But yeah, somebody had shared with me on Facebook, or I saw on Facebook. Side note, so I'm using potting mix instead of seed starting mix because the seed starting mix was more expensive, I'll be honest. The potting mix has a lot of fillers like twigs and things like that, so I'm not exactly digging that. But anyway, that's what I was talking about. Either I had saw on Facebook or someone shared with me that you can, possibly start some stuff in toilet paper rolls. And at first, and this was a couple months ago, I was like, oh, that's cool. But then I got to looking at some of my seed packets a month or two ago, and some of them don't recommend being started inside because, their roots are sensitive to transplanting and stuff. So then I got to thinking, well, what if those things I try to start in the toilet paper rolls? So that's what I'm trying. We've been saving the toilet paper rolls for a couple weeks, and just seeing how it works. I've told y'all this, and I think I just mentioned it a couple minutes ago, honestly. Trying lots of different methods this year to see what I can have some success with. Maybe I want to try again next year if I have success this year. What I don't have any success with, I probably won't try again. But, so yeah, and then I've also got, like little cupcake trays that my mom gave me from when she used to do like a little side business of baking stuff. So what I thought I would do with those back there, those little muffin or cupcake trays, is do like some bundles, like maybe plant 6 different herbs and then have like a herb bundle that I can sell on the farm stand. I looked up, what would be good plants to kind of bundle together, and then I lost my paper because I just went to go look for it and I couldn't find it. So I'll have to look it up again, but I think that would be neat, to try to have bundles of things that, like if somebody wants herb bundles, or maybe just like a basic vegetable starter bundle, or something, like if a youngin wants to try the garden, like a kid starter pack, I don't know. But just thought I could implement those and put those to use.
Hey, you're good at making me lose my mind, but I always come around, don't I? And I know sometimes I'm bringing you down, but I always make you smile, don't I? We're like the waves on a big blue stormy sea, but still you're the one who brings out the best in me. We're a little messed up, baby, kinda up and down, and we keep falling till we hit the ground, but then we get back anything I dream of but you. We can fight all day and make love at night, 'cause we always figure it out, don't we? Yeah. And we're like the waves on a big blue stormy sea. We're a little messed up, baby, kinda up and down, and we keep falling till we hit the ground, but then we get back up again. Yeah, we're a little messed up, baby, it's never getting boring when we keep aiming for the stars, just you and me. We always get back up again. You and me, baby, you and me.
Okay, and I'm just looking to see if there is anything else that I could possibly start today. So a lot of celery. Some of this stuff will have to be direct sown. That's the only way to do it. But just trying to see if I can get as much of a jump start as I possibly can. Alright, so as you can see, I make a big mess when I do a lot of things. Seed starting is one of those things. I had to cut up another milk jug for plant labels, and there's dirt everywhere and seed packets everywhere. But thankfully, I am all done. I'll go ahead and put these under the grow lights and in the heat of the bathroom to let them germinate. And yeah, so hopefully everything turns out good and all of the stuff germinates, and even the toilet paper rolls, I hope I have success with those, obviously. I don't want to waste any seeds or anything, but I want to make sure things germinate, especially if it's something that I'm aiming to sell on the farm stand. I want to make sure I've got those germinated. Sometimes I've got 2 or more seeds in a little container, just hoping something germinates. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a video, get these trays put up, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye! Alright, so in the red Dixie cups, I've got beefsteak tomatoes. Up here, I've got some sage, some cilantro, some thyme, lemon balm, and chives. In these 6 packs here, I've got Ace 55 tomatoes. I've got cucumbers and romaine lettuce. In these reddish ones here, I've got some Swiss red chard. I've got broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage. In these toilet paper rolls, I've got purple pole beans, I've got green beans, I've got butternut squash, spaghetti squash, zucchini. 6 packs for the farm stand, romaine lettuce, spinach, cherry tomato, beefsteak tomato, crisp head lettuce, which is like iceberg lettuce. I've got cucumbers in 2 trays. Let's see, here I've got spinach, romaine lettuce in these 3 here, and then these next 3 are the crisp head lettuce. Let's go over here. Let's see, I've got finishing out the green bell peppers in this row. These 2 rows, I've got the Black Beauty eggplant. These 3 rows, I've got cucumbers. These 2 rows, I've got some nasturtiums. And then this very last tray, the left half of it is cherry tomato, and the right half of it is the Ace 55 tomato. So these are all of the things that I'm starting today. It should be the last of all of the seeds, unless I get a bug in my butt, which does happen a lot. Unless I get a bug in my butt to start some more stuff in some Dixie cups. But I have to be careful because the Dixie cups take up a lot of space. They take up a lot of space, a lot of soil, and I'm short on space. I'm not short on soil, but I'm short on space when it comes to the grow lights and the heat of that bathroom. So we'll just have to see.
Keep it 9 to 5. Happy with the simple life.